just fixed this blade guide for this Delta. I think it's a 10-inch bandsaw. The parts are obsolete. Of course, I did a rust job. I had to use JB weld and some sealer for the edges of the JB weld. I drilled some holes in it. The bracket itself, so the JB weld will have something to adhere to better. I hope it's going to be good enough, but the main thing was a shaft with a spline on the end that press in to one of these ears, some spacers, 2 bearings so the blade could ride again. And now I have to put in the 2 pucks that go like that. You just pinch them closely together to stop the blade from going side to side. That's what I have to do next. So, it's cutting on a freaking angle. I hope my this is not set on 0. It says it's set on 0. Okay. I know the JB's a shit thing to do, but I was going to make metal brackets and drill tiny holes and use micro threaded screws to hold it together with the metal brackets from, shoot, where's the stuff? This isn't it. It was, I had some flat stock somewhere. Worth checking out, thanks. Like and sub. Alright. Here's what I meant by a puck. Oh, gosh. Can't see nothing happening. You know, these will go in here. And this one doesn't go in at all, but this one I got it with the Dremel. At least I thought I did. Oh, one of these. Oh, I know why. I got the set screw going. This is a very dull bit on this Dremel. Oh, God. We'll have to use a plier to twist that. Alright, guys, I got the 2 slides in here. Set screws, one outside I have to put on. I'm going to press this in a little bit more. This end of the shaft, it has a spline on it. I'm going to put an E-clip on that end and put this in. This isn't a lifetime thing. I don't do much work with that saw. It's not a metal saw. I guess I could change the blade, but this shit's all too weak for doing metal work. But okay. Alright, the finished product, for me anyway. I pressed this in a little bit more. Not really a pressed. I had to use a plier like this on an angle, because if I used the press, I'd put pressure on here and I would just snap this thing in half again. JB is pretty tough, but not that tough. Couldn't get anything, so I had to go sideways with a plier. Got that pushed in. It's holding. The spline was pretty strong in there, but then I put you know, the C-clip just in case. Okay, as you can see here, I'm trying to adjust this piece here. Oh God. In and out. I had to run a chase through. Usually when you pot metal or aluminum, when you have set screws, you have to run a chase down through once in a while. It creates like a burr at the end, and your set screw won't go through. You think you're tightening shit, and you're not. Where's the other one? It's not going through. Let me pause this because, well, we'll end this here. This was all working out pretty good until I went to tighten one screw. There what appeared to be a slight fracture in this thing, but I couldn't tell. You know, you could scratch this shit with a butter knife with your fingernail, but the crack was real. And it's on, well, this side. It's the same thing, but it was on this side. As soon as I went to snug this phone's a load. This broke. So I'm either going to leave it off because it's not needed too much for what I'm doing with this saw, or I'll figure out some way to get this piece back on. All right, towards checking out. Maybe I'll have an update with a phone that will try to get this camera to stop blurring out. But the roller and the spacers are working, and these two guides were going to work until this baby just snapped. This white pot metal is bullshit, but that's why I think this saw brand new is like $150, and it's not worth that if you look at the plastic wheels, and there's really no the rubber on it. It's horrible to try to hold the blade there, but for a little tinker woodworking, I guess, or cutting thin aluminum. All right, Torse, checking out once again. Everybody have a blessed day.